Hey, good morning you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in Toronto, Canada, where I live. To be more specific, the north end of Toronto, where the average house prices are in the $1 million range. This house here, I sold for $1,020,000. It's a fully renovated, detached, 4-bedroom house with a finished basement situated on a corner lot. For you guys that are curious, let me show you what $1 million buys you in Toronto. Because I'm in the middle of packing, I'll just be showing you guys the first floor because the basement and upstairs are a mess with boxes everywhere. But you'll get the idea. So come on, I'll show you guys what $1 million house looks like in Toronto. I know what you're thinking, it's a bit small, but that's what $1 million buys you in Toronto. So, to selling my $1 million home to live in a van situation, I sold my house and the closing date is in the next couple of weeks. And I should be moving to another one of my investment properties that I bought a while back. The problem is that I have a tenant living in that property and they currently can't find another place to rent. The rental market is so hot right now with multiple offers on rental units in Toronto. My tenant has already been turned down to rent other places due to competing offers. So if they don't move out, I won't have a place to go and I'll be living out of my van. The whole reason why I sold this house? Well, not only am I a licensed real estate agent, but I also renovate and flip homes. This house just didn't end up on my lap. This has been a result of years of buying, selling, renovating and flipping homes in the Toronto area since 2006. Long story short, I'd buy a property and when I'm not working with clients as a realtor selling homes, I would renovate on my free time. For example, the first house I bought I renovated, sold, made about $100K on the sale, and then I'd put the profit back in to buy another home with good bones that needs work or is dated, and I'd do it all over again. My biggest flip, I made a profit of $400,000 in a period of 2 years. It's all about selling when you see a profit and be willing to pick up and move. Over the last 10 years, I moved about 6 times, which has enabled me to finally buy this home mortgage-free. Yep, that's right, mortgage-free. So what's next? Well, the market in Toronto has softened, where prices have forecasted to be flatlined this year with not much appreciation as we've seen in the last few years. So I'll be sitting on the sidelines looking for the next deal to invest in. On the other hand, let's go take a look at the Sprinter. I'll show you guys where I'm at in the build, and just in case I gotta live in it, let's go see how it looks. So we're in the van and start in the front. We got everything over here. We got all the controls. So we have the MAXXAIR Fan, which this controls this fan up here. This is the MAXXAIR Fan. Currently it's blowing the air out. I could switch it to blow the air inside. And you can also set it to the temperature and it will automatically come on and off, and it'll blow the air in or out to reach the desired temperature you set the thermostat to. So that's the MAXXAIR Fan. Give you proper ventilation if you're living in the van. For lighting, I have all LED lights in these ones. These are all LED lights. And then I also have this LED strip, which is right now it's only just on one side, but you can change the colors: green, red, white, blue. I like the blue. And this is all hooked up to the auxiliary battery, so it's not running off your main battery. And also I got running off the auxiliary battery is this Black & Decker power inverter, so you can do things from 100 watts to 800 watts. You can power stuff like TVs, laptops, mixers, blenders, drills. Yeah, this is a little handy quick setup for instant power if you need it. This is the diesel heater, the S-Bar diesel heater, and this is what will keep me warm when it's cold outside. And this is the controller thermostat for that. So this, you can set the temperature to whatever temperature you want, and right now it's stopped. I can enable it, set the temperature, and it will take fuel out of the diesel tank and it will heat the van. And for about a liter of fuel, it will heat the van for 8 hours. A liter of diesel fuel. For music, we got the two JL audio subs. For privacy, we have I have the insulated window coverings. Right now I have this window covered. I just have this one open for now. But I have all the window coverings for all the windows to go all the way around. And that will keep the heat in or out. It will keep the heat in the winter and the cold in the summer. And this is all the 3M Insulate that I have all within the van, all in the headliner, all in the panels, and that's what's going to keep it insulated. Now for the setup, where to sleep, right now I have this as this is a futon I have. It's temporary for now, but this is a futon, and it will go into a bed if you want to sleep. But let me show you what it will look like. Right now it's passenger van setup for daily driving. And then I'll take this out and I'll set it up if I were to have to live in it. So let's get that. To set this up to sleep in and live in, we'll do that setup right now. We'll just move these subs out of the way. And the way I'm building this van is so that it's modular and it can always convert back into stock, so I can use it for different uses. If I want to live in it, if I want to transport my motorcycles in it, if I want to do like a family trip, go cross country. So let's move this out of the way. let's move this futon out of the way so we can get this out and move in the generator, the fridge, and all that stuff in. Over here is 2 latches. The seat out. I can pull this carpet to cover these holes that got left behind. And these are the rest of the insulated window coverings. And there is the fridge. Then we got the generator, the Energy Kodiak generator. And of course, we got the washer. So we got the generator, the Kodiak Energy generator. We got this in here. And all you gotta do is press the button and you got power. You got 120 volt, 6 sockets. We got two 12 volt sockets and USB ports. And this is a solar generator, so we can either charge it in the inverter to get a full charge in 6 hours. That would take for a full charge, and this thing will last like a long time, a couple days at least on a full charge, depending on what you're using. So I can plug the fridge in, and now the fridge is plugged in. So if I wanted to put a cooktop, I could put a cooktop as well. I could power pretty much just anything I need there. And of course I still got more to this build here. I'm gonna cover this with some wood paneling, put a TV there. I'm gonna make a removable bed, and then I eventually want to get a couple of captain chairs here and put these on swivels, so when I use it for real estate I can turn it in and make it like an office. But like I said, I want everything modular so I can always transform it into what I need it for. And then this, I could just extend this into a bed, and that's the bed where you sleep. You got your fridge. You got your fridge to hydrate. For emergencies, you got the portable toilet. You know, more for the girls or anything. The way you'd use this is you would take the lid off. You can put a disposable. You got these disposable bags you put over it, and then you put the seat on top of it, and you do your thing. And then when you're done, you wrap it up and you throw it out. You dispose of it. And you know, you got some kitty litter you can put on top of that after. Haven't used it yet. Haven't had to use it, but you know, I think this is more for emergency purposes. Good to have. I'd rather have that than those like porta potty thingies where you gotta empty it out after. I'd rather just put it in a bag and toss it out after, dispose of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, if I had to live in here, I've got more than enough space. And when the weather is nice, open the door. Wherever I park is my backyard. I can park by a lake, I can park in a forest, I can park in the city. And wherever I open these doors up, that's my backyard. Wherever I open the doors, I'm gonna have a nice view. And the best thing about living out of that van, if you don't like your neighbors, you drive somewhere else. But yeah, I want to build this out so I can take this cross country and see all of the states. Take a big long road trip. But yeah, that's the van tour. And hope you guys like it. I'll be building this out now that the weather's starting to get better up here. So yeah, that's it for the van. Guys, stay tuned. I'll take you guys with me on this journey, looking at deals and my next investment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.